Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And today is day 62. It is Monday, March the 3rd, 2014. And still going strong, yeah. Quite early in the morning on Monday, March the 3rd, I must say. And happy birthday to Bob and to Scott and to other Scott. So lots of birthdays today. March is a busy month, including my own birthday as well. So I've had a lot of people asking me, why haven't you talked about the new Sailor Moon anime? Well, Derek recently brought it up. Hi, shout out to Derek. Yes, why haven't I talked much about the new Sailor Moon series coming out? Well, I'm about to. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not quite in that frame of mind just yet because there's been so many setbacks with it so far. It was supposed to come out in the fall, and then it was supposed to come, it was supposed to come out in the summer last year, then it was supposed to come out in the fall, winter sort of thing. Now it's coming out in July, apparently. Nobody really knows what's going on. However, they did release the musical last September, and they just made some recent staffing announcements. So, it looks like something might be going on. Now, I'm going to read off some stuff that is apparently kind of confirmed and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to tell you right now that it is off of moonkitty.net, a great source for Sailor Moon news. So check it out. Shout out to Moonkitty, of course. And so check it out, moonkitty.net, for the latest updates and stuff. I hope you don't mind me borrowing your news things to talk about it a little bit here. So, on the 10th of January 2014, it was confirmed that the new Sailor Moon anime will premiere in July of 2014, and that it would stream simultaneously worldwide via Nico Nico. Okay, that's like Japan's version of YouTube. The initial online streaming of the episodes will be subtitled in 10 different languages worldwide, which is fantastic, with the original Japanese audio. It's confirmed that the anime is not an anime film, but a series. Okay. Word is that it'll be closer to the manga, but we won't really know how close until it airs. Now, if you look at the live-action series, it was a lot closer to the manga. That was 2004, so that was 10 years ago, pretty much, as of October. Hard to believe, you know. And look at the stars that have come out of that. Kitagawa Keiko, Sailor Mars. Yeah, she's making a big name for herself in Japan. Haven't really heard too much about the other ones, but anyway, who knows? Will Kotono Mitsuishi and Toru Furuya be back amongst the other voice actors? We'll have to see about that. The band Momo Iro Clovers is supposed to be singing the opening and closing theme songs. After hearing what they did with Moonlight Densetsu on the tribute album, and you all know how I feel about the tribute album. They should have gotten better singers for it, but that's just my own opinion. And that's what this video was anyways. So, yeah, the anime will be a fresh reboot, supposedly, okay? There's many different ideas on this. I personally haven't heard any complete 100% confirmation that it won't be a continuation after Sailor Stars, okay? There's been so many reboots of it lately. So many. The live action, the musical, the revamping of the manga and stuff like that. Why would they just do it again with the... I don't know. I kind of hope that it's something like a continuation of Sailor Stars, or ultimately, what I think would be great is it was just going to be a short series. They could base it on the Sailor Moon Another Story RPG game, because that kind of went and revisited everything. Queen Beryl, so on and so forth. Like, everything. It was great. Loved it. Didn't touch on Sailor Stars, but the game was kind of around the Super S time-ish period. So, really loved that. I love that game. That is my second favorite RPG of all time. Chrono Trigger is the only thing that beats it. I know. Hard to believe. I'm a diehard Sailor Moon fan, but Chrono Trigger to me is the best RPG of all time. That's another video. We'll get to that another time. The director of the series, Munehisa Sakai, has worked on series like One Piece and Pretty Cure. Okay. Yuji Kobayashi will be in charge of scripts and planning. He has worked on Saint Seiya Omega, Smile, Pretty Cure, and Garo. Alright. Toei will be in charge of animation, just like they were with the first series, so that's good. I hope it has a similar look to what they did originally, like around the Super S Sailor Stars era. Although I know Sailor Moon S was the most popular season, but I don't know. The character designer is Yukie Sako. This will be her first time in the position, and she's worked on some amazing animation projects in the past, ranging from Code Geass, Ghost in the Shell, a Pokemon movie, The Zoroark, and Princess Mononoke. Okay, so kind of all over the place there. Takashi Kurahashi and Yumi Hosaka are the art directors. Takashi has worked on quite a few projects, and Yumi seems to have worked on a few of the same projects as Takashi, so that's good. They're familiar with each other. Okay, that's good. The music composer, Yasuharu Takanashi, has composed music for a wide variety of popular anime series such as Naruto Shippuden, Hellgirl, Fairy Tail, and the last few Pretty Cure series and movies, just to name a few. And King Records will be in charge of music production, which makes sense because Momohiro Clovers is with them. But I really hope that they bring in some other people. Not AKB48. I do not like AKB48. That's like blood coming out of the ears. Blah. The only reason that they are anything on stuff is because they sexualize those young girls, which is ridiculous. Their songs, a lot of their songs are mediocre at best. But again, that's in my opinion. I would absolutely love it if Nana Mizuki or Miyano Mamoru or Megumi Hayashibara, she's from King Records, the Star Child label, but really, I mean, she played Himeko Naotaki in the Sailor Moon S movie. I'd love to see her involved, though, with some music, and maybe as a character voice. If they don't have the entire original cast back, she'd be a good character voice. Someone who's insane. Well, she'd be a good Usagi if Kotono Mitsuishi didn't come back, but we'll see what happens. There's been a couple of voice actresses that have retired, like Sailor Mars' voice actress, Michie I'm so tired. Tomizawa Michie. And Sailor Pluto's voice actress retired as well. If they did do an After Sailor Stars type thing, it would be hard because they'd have to replace the voice actress for Seiya if they brought Sailor Starfighter back, because she passed away, sadly. So many things to consider, but I mean, the anime is over 20 years old, so anyway, I'm using my hands a lot today. So, okay, what else is there to say here? There's a good chance that at least Kotono Mitsuishi and Toru Furuya will be back, just because they were in the original announcement, and I know it's really close to Kotono Mitsuishi's heart. We had Toru Furuya at Anime Revolution this year. He came as a guest and he signed my little Tuxedo Mask plushie. But I didn't get a chance to ask him, not that he'd really be able to tell us much anyway. I'm sure, contracts and stuff like that. But it would have been neat if he would have dished a little bit of extra stuff on that. So he might come back. Who knows? There should be a DVD coming out, of course. I mean, that's a given, right? All this other merchandising that they're coming out with. Things that are actually really good for, like, a tribute sort of thing. Like, there's jewelry stuff. I really like the pencil things, the plushies and stuff like that. And then there's the tribute album. It's the Shivers. Watch the Natalie Tran video. It talks about the Shivers. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's like someone walking on your grave. And the series will also air on TV, of course, in Japan, and online, I guess. I'm interested to see which company picks it up in North America, if they do decide to dub it. I've heard that Kodansha is getting into the English dubbing game, so maybe they'll keep it with them, because Kodansha is who released the manga, the new run of manga and stuff. So, interesting there. So my thoughts, well, I kind of said them a little bit here. I would like to see another musical. I'd like to really see them continue it on. I'm not so sure about the short bursts. I think that was more of a test than anything else. I think they should release an official album of the musical La Reconquista, and they should continue it on. I mean, it was very popular, that's for sure. I would like to see a dub done of Sailor Stars properly. I don't know if Cloverway still exists. And Deke, I don't think... See, Deke had the good voice actors, but they kind of dumbed down the story. Cloverway had okay voice actors, but they made it more closer, kind of. So, I don't know. English dubs are always a touchy subject with many people, but my personal favorite Sailor Moon voice actress in English was Terry Hawks, of course. Got to meet her, that was fantastic. And so on. So, I'm just rambling, I apologize. But yeah, Am I excited about the new series? I believe so. I'm worried a little bit. I want to see some ideas of what the characters are going to look like. I'd like to see some... I don't want them to be kind of childish looking. I don't want... this is just my own thing. But, I mean, who's to say, right? It's up to Naoko Takeuchi. She's got a lot more involvement in it this time, from what I understand, which is good because, you know, from an artist standpoint. I do question her choice of Momoiro Clovers. She personally chose them to sing the theme song, from what I'm told, by all accounts. So, but we'll see what happens. Who knows? They just were very underwhelming on the tribute album. So, yeah. I'm sure there will be more to come as we get closer, but we're bordering 11 minutes now, so I'm going to let you go. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday, which will be day 63? Yeah, sure, day 63. Jamata ne mina. Have a wonderful night.